Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the rest of the questions of the past paper of Tuesday to the 21st of May 2019, 1F. Question 11, here we have a shape. The question says on the grid above, rotate the triangle 180 about the center 7, 6. So first, let me zoom out a little bit. The center is 7, 6. So first, let's put the center of rotation. You can do this using a tracing paper or using the method that I'm going to show you now, okay? Even this method is good for rotation, but with tracing paper it's more accurate. Now, first we find the center, which is 7, 6, which is over here. Let's use a point, it's better. So this is the center, 7, 6. Now, to rotate a shape 180, as we said before, you can use the lines that matches the corresponding lines or the corresponding points. So this means here, this point from the center to this point, it will go beyond it. So these are two boxes. If you go beyond it, two boxes, this means this is the place of the new point. As you can see, the distance will be the same between the two, the centers and the points. So that's the new point here, like this. Let's use a point instead of lines. I'll put X on the center so you see the difference, like this. Let me see. So that's the place of the first point. I can put a point over here. Now I can do the same with the other points using a line like this. I'll use a different color so you can see it. So for example, this point here, when you match it to the center, you can see that it goes through 5 boxes diagonally. I'm going to do the same and go through 5 boxes diagonally like this. And this is the place of the new point. Now I'm going to plot the point like this. Same idea with the last point. Let me change the color. Use blue. Give me a second. This is the last point. I'm going to match it with the center like this. You'll notice that it goes through 3 by 5, which is 15. And you go past it. So same idea, 3 by 5, 15. And you plot the point over here. You can use the other method, which is tracing paper method. Same idea, it will give you the same answer. And then you can match the points together like this with a line. I'll make it black so you can see the shape. So the shape will be like this. I'm matching the 3 points together to draw the new triangle. And this is how you reflect a shape 180 degrees using the center 7, 6. As we said before, you can use the tracing paper doing the same idea, but follow the steps that I explained using the tracing paper and understand how to use the angles on the tracing paper. Now let's move on to the next question. Now, for the next question here, we have two shapes, P and Q. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle P onto triangle Q. So P became Q. How did that happen? Basically, when you look at these two shapes, you will find out that both of them, they have the same alignment, but they are flipped. So basically, it's a reflection. It's a reflection. It's not a rotation because the places of the points are still the same. This point is still pointing down like this. Shape here is still pointing down. So it's not a rotation. So basically, this is a reflection kind of transition or transformation. So first thing, if you want to describe, you'll say it's a reflection, like this, a reflection. And when you say or you choose reflection, you have to describe where is the line of reflection. That's the main idea of reflection. So that's reflection. To find the line of reflection, you have to find the distance between the corresponding points. So this point here and this point here. So the distance between them is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boxes. This means you take the 8 and divide it by 2 to find the midpoint between them. So 8 divided 2 is 4. This means after 4 boxes, you should put the line of reflection. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the line of reflection will be over here. By putting the line of reflection, you'll notice that we have the same distance between the shapes, 4 boxes, 4 boxes. So same distance between the shape and the line of reflection. Now you have to describe the line of reflection by telling the equation of this line. This line is crossing which axis? Very good, the x-axis. So this means line of reflection x equals, because it's crossing the x-axis, you have to say x equals like this. Okay. And it's crossing the x-axis in -1. This means that x equals -1. And this is how you describe fully the transition or transformation that maps shape P onto shape Q. Remember that. If you say reflection, you have to describe the line of reflection, and that's the whole idea of reflection. Now let's check if we have other questions underneath here. That's the last question here. B, yes. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.